Deep in the underground lake, 3-star traveler warriors were hovering defensively. Luo Feng, who do you think you are talking to? A thick voice sounded, a tall and sturdy body built almost like a male lion, with the condescending tone of an emperor who was vastly superior. He stared coldly at Luo Feng. Mo Henderson, I discovered this first. Please give way. Luo Feng's expression was just as cold and unrelenting. Very well. The Ice Emperor began to smile instead. A smile out of rage. It's been a long time since anyone has had the nerve to talk to me like that. You are nothing but a 20-year-old youngster. How dare you talk to me this way? On behalf of your head, I shall teach you a good lesson today. Following that, he shot a glance at the other person hovering not too far away. That other representative looked at Mo Henderson and then to Luo Feng. Before forcing out a smile, two gentlemen, harmony is most important to me. I shall not partake in the contest for this treasure. So, he retreated in a flash of lightning. I'll allow you to strike first. We'll settle this in 3 seconds. That old man will definitely inform others about this. We shall settle this quickly. The Ice Emperor Mo Henderson said indifferently. Arrogant indeed. 3 seconds? Even 30 seconds will not be enough. Luo Feng raised his hand and pointed to Mo Henderson. I hope you won't lose after one attack. Poof. Mo Henderson snorted in disbelief. He was the third chairman, and he didn't get there by sucking up and relying on others. Even the Star Traveler Level 2 Spirit Reader Eastbourne lost to him. Why would he be afraid of a Spirit Reader who had just stepped into the Star Traveler level? He was the strongest in America, not one to be trifled with. Mountain drill. Luo Feng's expression was cold. In an instant, the soaring shuttle separated into 365 blades and just as quickly regrouped together. It became cone-shaped, circling around it in a spiral pattern weapon. This was the mountain drill from the soaring shuttle's first form. The speed in which it separated and reassembled was so fast that even a Star Traveler warrior wouldn't be able to fully see it. This was the Soaring Sky's basic attack. 12 golden threads immediately spiraled around the cone. Attack! On! A deafening explosion occurred, almost as though the whole space was blasted in disarray. A golden light penetrated the distance of 50 m in a blink of an eye, piercing through with a violent spiraling wave of pressure. The Ice Emperor's expression changed greatly, using his right hand to punch as quickly as lightning. The special design of his glove had sharp thorns. However, the mountain drill was too fast. The Ice Emperor Mo Henderson's punch brushed the mountain drill, causing it to stir slightly, before directly piercing straight into the Ice Emperor's body armor. On! The mountain drill resumed its mad drilling. With the piercing power of the mountain drill, it easily broke through the Ice Emperor's SS-grade battle armor, tearing it apart. The backlash of the attack went on to hit the Ice Emperor's Black God set, penetrating strongly to weaken 9 layers of the set until finally the last layer scattered throughout the Ice Emperor's body. Poof! The Ice Emperor groaned, unconsciously backing 70 to 80 m away, face pale as ever. What a sturdy body! Luo Feng was slightly alarmed. However, this was all still within his calculations. A Star Traveler Level 3 without a Black God set would have been dead by now. With the Black God set, however, makes things a lot more difficult. Very good. You've injured me. The Ice Emperor Mo Henderson's stare was cold. Now you are too slow. You cannot hit me. Luo Feng smiled. Become a target. Luo Feng coldly sneered. Immediately, the mountain drill in front of Luo Feng became a golden light. On! A deafening sound boomed again, spiraling with winds almost like a tornado. Mo Henderson didn't dare arrogantly stand his ground again. Instead, he quickly backed away and raised his fists. A deep impact rang. The mountain drill actually collided with one of Mo Henderson's fists, causing his face to go white and backing away a few more meters. The mountain drill's speed. It seems even a Star Traveler Level 3 can barely block it. Luo Feng quickly had a thought. It's a good thing the mountain drill's penetrative force relies not on its speed, but on the golden thread that creates the amazing drilling force. On! The mountain drill, which was about 20 m to the left of Mo Henderson, once again began generating the sound which causes panic. Shio! The golden light once again attacked towards Mo Henderson. Pooh! This third attack once again caused Mo Henderson to unconsciously back away. At the same time, blood began to trickle from his mouth. How can this Luo Feng's attacking power be so strong? Even Eastbourne doesn't differ too much from him in strength. But what's different is that his weapon is too fast. Way faster than Eastbourne's concealed weapon. On! 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 The mountain drill attacked Mo Henderson time and again. Because of its fearsome power and speed, Mo Henderson couldn't escape it or dodge, causing him to get hit over and over again and forcing him back a few meters every time. Within the short time he uses to back away, the mountain drill would once again start spiraling again and attack. This forced Mo Henderson into a corner with no time to attack. It was indeed as Luo Feng had said. Mo Henderson had become a target. What should I do? What can I do? Mo Henderson fought as quickly as he could. The world's third strongest hadn't been caught in such a predicament in a very long time. This little brat Luo Feng had an attacking power that was similar to Eastbourne. Even if it broke through the Black God set, it would only injure him slightly. The speed, however, was way faster. He could barely use his hands to defend against it. His body was all the more unable to move freely and out of the way. If I can't dodge it, then I'll be attacked. After impact, he would naturally be knocked back by the force. And within the short time, the mountain drill's attack came once again. If this goes on, it'll exhaust him in an endless circle. Will you give up? Luo Feng shouted loudly. On! The sound Mo Henderson hated more than any other had begun again. I'll give it my all. Within the short span of 10 seconds, Mo Henderson had been attacked 12 times. Finally he gritted his teeth and used the stupidest and yet the most effective method. On! The 13th time the mountain drill became a golden light. It once again headed towards the poor target Ice Emperor Mo Henderson. However this time, he didn't use his fists to block, he used his open palms. Both black palms of his seemed to have stored up some power for a while between the attacks. Chi of the black hands exploded violently. Pang! The golden light attacked the black palms, and within that moment, the black skin in the palm closed together like a black case, trapping the soaring shuttle in it. Pooh! Mo Henderson couldn't help but spit out fresh blood, staining the lake below. Using the Black God Set's defensive ability to trap the soaring shuttle during its attack was possible. However, there was a reason he didn't want to use this. This was due to the fact that every attack before had caused him to retreat a little. It was a natural instinct to reduce the attacking power and damage to the body, and within the time he was retreating, Mo Henderson would step sidewards to disperse some of the attacking power from the soaring shuttle. Trapping the soaring shuttle, however, this was akin to taking on the full damage, even though the damage barely increased five-fold. However, once at the critical point, every point increase in damage would mean a huge difference in damage to the body. This one time was akin to the 10 times before. Luo Feng, spitting out blood while trapping the soaring shuttle. Mo Henderson's eyes were raging with fire. His mouth was filled with fresh blood. Suddenly, he stepped towards the mountains beside. Rumbling, the explosive power of a Star Traveler level 3's legs allowed Mo Henderson to rise quickly and cover over 2000 m every second. Within that time, he let go of the trapped soaring shuttle. If he didn't, the soaring shuttle would begin its movement again and he would be in a pinch. Its speed is too fast. Luo Feng rushed upwards in an instant, which was all rock. Chie! The rock was split open almost as though it was tofu when Luo Feng rushed into the rock stratum. A spirit reader once in the rock stratum, be it flexibility, speed, a fighter could never match up. Luo Feng, if you have the ability, come out. Ice Emperor Mo Henderson was steaming mad. It had been long since he had such trouble to be attacked so many times. Finally, it was only from brute force and taking heavy damage did he get an opportunity. If you have the capabilities, come in. Luo Feng's voice resounded. So, from a few hundred meters outside, Luo Feng's body had broken through the rock stratum, a stunned expression on his face as he looked towards white crystal floating above the lake. During that time, it had been swallowed by a water creature. Before he ran, Luo Feng had already noticed this earth dragon heading to swallow the crystal. He however did not think much of it as he had believed that it would explode and the white crystal would return. However, with his spirit reading spread around had noticed that earth dragon did not die. What's going on? Mo Henderson's expression also changed, not even knowing the treasure was eaten by a monster. Luo Feng snorted, maintaining his observation on that earth dragon. The earth dragon was a mutation from earthworms, one of the many fearsome types. These were usually the Horde leader's level creatures. Within the Monster Emperor level, there was also an Earth Dragon King. Poof! Mo Henderson stared coldly at Luo Feng. After being attacked 10 over times by him, it was almost like a normal person being kicked over 10 times. How could there be no resentment? What's more, he was the Ice Emperor. People had to speak to him with respect. Not to mention this disgrace. A warrior could take disgrace, but definitely won't forget it. However, Luo Feng's weapon made him helpless and fearful. At that time, both of them were observing that earth dragon which was in the lake. Its body was lengthening constantly, with a white light glowing from within. The fragrant rice smell was exceedingly strong, emanating from the earth dragon. The white crystal should have been eaten by this earth dragon. Mo Henderson wasn't a spirit reader. How could he have kept track of treasure? The creatures before all did not dare swallow the crystal. Hence, he never worried about the creatures stealing the treasure. He believed that if they had wanted to, they would have long ago swallowed it even before they had come. His only competitor was thus Luo Feng. Suddenly, this 50 m or so earth dragon raised its head and roared. Chi chi! A horn grew from its forehead. Its body, which was originally glowing from the white crystal within, began to twitch around, before expanding and growing suddenly. Horn! Mo Henderson was shocked. Emperor level. Luo Feng was shocked too. A medium-level horde leader became an emperor-level creature immediately after eating the white crystal? Luo Feng was completely shocked. His mind was immediately filled with a thought. Without any prior warning, an emperor-level monster appeared. Did it too eat the white crystal to evolve?